Hello, and welcome to Barely Necessities, Laughing Places Disney merchandise show. I'm Rebecca Burbank, and joining me today is Kyle. Hi, Kyle. How are you?
Hello, I'm good.
Are you enjoying the crazy weather we have here in Missouri, where it keeps changing temperatures on us?
It's not that crazy. It's been way crazier. But I am enjoying being back on the air, saying hi to all these people that haven't seen. I mean, it's only Tuesday, but it feels weird. But I will tell you now at the top of the show that we are planning to do a morning show tomorrow. So I hope to see all of you there.
That sounds perfect. A tic tac. Okay, it's a tic tac.
I guess Kansas
40s
City got
overnight.
into the 40s overnight. I don't think we did.
No, we've been 50s. I think we've had 50s, but not 40s yet. But uh we are going to jump right into our Disney merchandise. And because we've got Tron hitting theaters this week, we're going to take a look at some of the merchandise that's available at Hot Topic. This is themed to Tron Ares.
I also want everyone to know that this is not just any Hot Topic. This is the Hollywood and Highland Hot Topic right across from the El Capitan Theater. So this is the cream of the crop right here.
Okay. I don't think I've been in that Hot Topic. I've been to LA, but I don't
I
think I've been in that Hot Topic.
I think I have. They had to remind me where it was. Everyone else apparently knew right away, and I'm like, okay, now I can picture it. She used to live right next to it, but
That's pretty cool. But yeah, Nine Inch Nails did the music for this film, and that's why you're seeing
as
a
the
lot of
dog pushes my camera down.
oh, that's why we're seeing a lot of Nine Inch Nails branding on the merchandise. You kind of do have that like I don't know, almost punk feel. It's very like I don't know. How would you describe the Hot Topic look?
Industrial.
Industrial. Okay, and
Well,
that's
that's how I describe Nine Inch Nails, and that's I think also kind of lends itself to this sort of style.
yeah. I like the red theme for Tron Ares. In the original, you had red and blue and a little bit of that yellow, but I feel like blue has been more associated with Tron. But this red seems very interesting, maybe slightly menacing. I'm not quite sure, but
I think so.
I
So
like
there you
how
go.
it's
That's like your classic Nine Inch Nails logo, but slightly tronified.
yes, yes. Now, I don't know. You and I were talking about this earlier. I don't know anything by Nine Inch Nails, and you told me I actually probably do know their song "Hurt," but I'm
Yeah.
familiar with the composers for the Atticus Ross and Trent Reznor. Am I saying those names right?
Yes.
They did the like ethereal like score part of the Soul soundtrack, Pixar's Soul. So everything that wasn't jazz was these two, and um, I really enjoyed that soundtrack. So maybe I would like Nine Inch Nails. I don't know, or are they so very different?
Uh, I mean, they have a bunch of different stuff. Also, I just realized you've heard another Nine Inch Nails, a segment of a Nine Inch Nails song, because the producer, I think his name is Keo, that did Old Town Road. That's actually a sample of a Nine Inch Nails song.
Okay, I like Old Town Road, so maybe I'd
But
like
no,
bits and
I
pieces.
the other stuff it's way more screamy and stuff. You might like it, but
Probably not.
it's not like the soul score. No,
No.
it's not background listening.
Okay. But yeah, if you like the band or if you really like Tron Ares, there's some cool merchandise that you can get at Hot Topic on the
And we'll find
soundtrack
out soon whether you like Tron Ares. You can read our Alex did a review. It's up on the site right now.
of the movie
Yeah,
or the sound. Okay, because I was gonna say I think Jeremiah reviewed the
Jeremiah
soundtrack.
reviewed this. Yeah,
So we do have okay, well that's pretty cool. We're gonna move on over to Disney Store. Kind of a hard shift from Tron Ares over to Mickey Mouse Club. Celebrated the 70th anniversary of this beloved club. And there is Mouseketeer merchandise available at Disney Store, including this really cool spirit jersey. Let's see if I can scroll through. Do I not have? Oh, I don't have any other photos. That's odd. Oh, I know why.
oh
Because
yeah, I know why too.
Okay, so we'll just do it this way. There's a Mickey Mouse figurine celebrating the 70th anniversary. We've also got that. Well, there's that spirit jersey again. Of course, you've got to have an ear hat with the official Mickey Mouse Club member patch on the front there. I really like this replica guitar. I think that is pretty cool. And then there's a plush. I'm not a big fan. I mean, like, okay, I like coffee mugs, but these like extra elements to the coffee mugs, it feels to me like a lot to store in your cupboard. I love the concept, but I want to look at it. I don't want to store this in my home.
There's a new mug that came out in the past couple days on Disney Store, and now I can't. Oh, it's a Buzz Lightyear. It's supposed to be the Buzz Lightyear, like his packaging, so the kind of that rocket ship. And I'm like, how are you supposed to drink out of this? Because like the lip at the top gets so thin. I'm like, I'm just gonna burn myself with coffee to have this cute mug. That's not fun.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. But sometimes, you know what, if you got to go with a little bit of pain for the for the cool effect. There's also a baseball cap. This one's pretty cool. And then some pullover sweatshirts for kids. There's also some styles for adults. Another kids shirt. Kids aren't really going to know the Mickey Mouse Club, but it is a fun way
They'll
to
reboot it
teach them
again
about
for
it.
like a fifth time,
You think so? When was the
maybe.
last time? I feel like it had something to do
There
with
was one only a few years ago.
JC.
No, that was the MMC, like the 90s. But there was another one, like seriously, not too many years ago, and I feel like it was just on YouTube or something.
Okay.
I could be completely making this up, but it sounds real, and I'm gonna go with it.
Okay. Maybe you're okay. I feel like, yeah, I don't remember. I feel like that sounds familiar. I like this kid's jacket with the fuzzy on the outside. I think that's super cute. And I like the red and the blue. Or at least this feels very like navy dark blue, not black. I think that's kind of interesting. I
Yeah.
like the ornament. There's also a tote. So there's the adult shirt and then a ringer shirt for the adults as well, a little different from the kids style. But yeah, all of these are available at Disney Store right now. And let me see, I did not include it there. Let me see if I can grab how do I do this, Kyle? I don't remember.
Geo pointing out that you can. What are you trying to do, babe?
The doll.
Oh, the doll. Just change the URL in the tab that you're sharing.
Got it. Okay. Let me, I took me off the stage. All right. Well, that's okay.
Yeah,
We can come back to the
you
doll another day.
Okay. Yeah, well, you can just when you have the tab open, just paste the URL over that,
Okay.
like over the tab that you're sharing. But anyway, we're gonna talk about
Yeah.
Frozen Fan Fest now, and this is coming back. Have they had this each year, or has it just been like every other year? Or
Well, it sounds like it has been for several years. I know 2019 was the first year that they did this, and it was Frozen Fan
Triple Force
Fest and
Friday?
Triple Force Friday, and it was a big because we were getting ready for, or I believe it was because of Frozen 2, and then we were also excited for Rise of Skywalker. So these two kind of, we had both together.
Yeah, and we were at Disney Springs for
Yes.
this, and it was really funny because everyone was over looking at all the Star Wars stuff and picking that up, and the Frozen stuff was all there, but maybe like 6 people walking around taking a look at it. So it was definitely more of a Triple Force Friday than a Frozen fan fest, but made our jobs easier because we struggled to get all the Star Wars stuff covered without jumping in front of people, but then we could take our time with the Frozen stuff.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, it was pretty fun, from what I remember. But yeah, there's new merchandise, of course, for Frozen Fan Fest, and we've got the fashion dolls here with Anna. There's Lego. There's also the Advent calendar. We've seen that over at Disney Store. So that's a fun way to celebrate the holiday. We've also got costumes and like you can match with your doll. American Girl released some limited edition versions of Elsa and Anna in their traditional costumes, and then you can also buy their other costumes or their other dresses. Pandora even is celebrating with some Frozen fun. So
The worlds of Frozen and the worlds of Avatar oh no, not that Pandora.
that's right. There we go. Not that Pandora. I have not looked at the is it this the Diff Eyewear, I believe. I haven't purchased anything from them, but I am intrigued by their Disney designs. I think I like how that looks. I don't know that I would actually enjoy wearing it. The
Yeah,
glasses. And then
yeah.
yeah, some back to school type looks for you here.
I like this part a lot, and I
Me
would like
too.
this if it didn't have them.
Yeah,
Not that I have anything against them. I just obviously that ages it down significantly. If it just had the pattern and stuff, I think it would be really cute.
yeah, I agree. And then that's what we have to highlight for Frozen Fan Fest, but there is of course a lot more available online and in stores. Just a variety of products to celebrate all things Frozen.
Geo pointing out that Olaf doesn't have a skull, so it's okay to put a chain through his
Okay.
head.
Yep, that.
Just if that seemed a little violent when we showed that charm.
Oh my goodness. And then we're going to kind of keep with a winter theme here. We're going to look at the Disney Store has a new Holiday Haven collection. So let me just pull that up really big for a second. Some pajama style or loungewear style corduroy material, and they're separate, so you don't have to buy both. But if you do buy both, then you kind of have a fun look there. I like that they went with a creamy color, and then you've also got the red, so it's Christmassy, but it feels like it could lean into all sorts of winter and then into the new year. It's not like extremely Christmas
I'm
oriented.
laughing. The dog she
Is
just
she
put her
being
head
silly,
like
or am I just like
she
you're like
put
you
her
can't
head.
describe things?
So my camera's right here, and her head is now right above that,
Oh, I
just
see
looking at me. Yeah,
Rigby.
that's her chin that you're seeing at the top of my screen.
Rigby. We love our dog. She's a Velcro dog. She's always like, she wants to be by us all the time. But anyway, little distraction with the dog over here. We'll look at this. Yeah, here's the corduroy top. I like the little Mickey Mouse icon. And then you've got the bottoms as well. There's also a coaster set, which I thought was interesting. And they're going with like that fuzzy, you've got fuzzy feel, fuzzy texture to it. You've also got kind of a gingerbread I here to Mickey Mouse. I like the simplicity of this snow globe. It
Yeah,
looks, it's like perfect for winter, perfect for Christmas. And then this serving board is pretty simple too.
for your
So
holiday charcuterie.
this, I guess I should have probably, let me see if I can actually, I don't have a good way to bring this over to you, but the Mickey Mouse, let me see if I can grab this really quick. This, it lights up, and the light up wreath is actually quite lovely. So
Oh, nice.
I do appreciate how that looks. And then we've got a mug down here, as you can see. This is $64.99, which is not like it's a I don't know. It's kind
I
of
mean, we did see
pricey.
some expensive wreaths when we went to Michael's, and
That's true.
those weren't cool Mickey light up. Those were just normal ones.
That's true. Let me come back over here to this. And then there's a sweater. I don't know. I've never been a big fan. Like, I love how sweaters look. For me, they're notoriously hard to launder. So
Mm.
I look at this and I'm like, this would be great for one wear for me. But I do like the knit Mickey in there. I like that you've got the full silhouette and then also the Mickey heads.
It looks like what you'd put on to read your kids the night before Christmas.
Absolutely. There you go. So maybe if it it's your story time sweater.
Rigby, do you want us to read you a holiday tale and wear a nice sweater and sit in a rocking chair?
I don't think
She
she
says
does.
yes.
Oh, she does. Okay.
I mean, if staring at my water bottle and saying nothing is a yes, then
Then there we go. There's also this really pretty Fantasyland Castle holiday stocking. I like the homespun feel to this collection. So it's the Holiday Haven. I can see where you're kind of you got that like this has been made with love.
Gio's
Yeah.
suggesting the DIY route for the
Well,
wreath. All
Kyle,
it
don't
takes is one big wreath and two smaller ones.
That's true. That's true. But with the wreath, at least you can get multiple uses out of it. Like you can,
Yeah.
you can use it Christmas after Christmas or whatever holiday celebration you have. So that is that Holiday Haven collection, and that is available at Disney Store. And then we're going to head on over to Disneyland Paris to talk that are not
Nope, I
available.
dropped the wrong screen.
These are not available yet. These Chip and Dale plush in really, really cute hooded shirts. It's going to be coming to Disneyland Paris. And as an extra kicker, the characters are going to be wearing the look in the park. What do
Yeah.
you think of this?
This is so fun. And it's also what's funny to me is as soon as I saw this color green, it reminds me a lot of the dinosaur outfits that they wear in Dino Land, and I was like, well, don't they wear this blue too? And then I realized that the one is actually green and blue, and the other one is purple. So both of those colors are represented. Oh, there's also it looks like there's this. Look at this hoodie.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, we don't have a ton of photos because this was just teased, but Disney Parks and Entertainment and their merchandising kind of collaborated on this for the winter collection here.
Yeah, I mean, I love the plushes. They're adorable. I probably wouldn't do much with them, but if we have someone going to Paris after this is released, I might have to order
You
this
might be like, you need
hoodie.
to get
That
this
looks
for
like
me.
I would wear that around the house all day in the winter.
Oh, would you?
I
Would
know
you?
you're gonna pull out the Stella Lou thing. This is a little less than that. Also,
Yeah,
the Stella Lou one's a little tight on me.
can pull out the Stella Lou?
I've done it before.
Okay. Well, he has a very fuzzy purple Stella Lou hoodie that has the rabbit ears, Stella Lou being one of Duffy's friends. She's a ballerina, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the pockets have her little paw prints and it's very, very cute. Yeah. So for him to wear this with just the ears, yeah, he probably would wear this a lot more frequently than
It also just looks really
Stella Lou.
thick and nice, and I love that it looks like there's this blue lining on the
Yeah.
inside here. So yeah, I enjoy this greatly. I love hoodie weather. I love when it's beyond hoodie weather, but I wear a hoodie indoors all day anyway. So yeah,
He does.
I would like that. It's on my wish list. And also, Becca, do you want to quickly tell the people why I titled today's show the way I did?
Oh, Ticky Tack, because that is the names for Chip and Dale in France. That is their French names. Tick E Tack for Tick and Tack. Yeah, Goofy I think is Dingo. Is that
Dingo.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm blanking. We've got Blanche Neige. Is that how you say it? Snow White.
Yeah, Rapunzel.
Rapunzel is Rapunzel, and there are our favorite Moana is Vaiana.
Yeah, that doesn't have anything to do with the translation. That's apparently a copyright issue.
Oh, okay. But yes, she is Vaiana in the parks and also on the movie soundtrack, which is one of our favorite
Je
parts.
suis Vaiana.
It's yes. We're gonna. Yep. Thank you. Let's see. So yeah, we've got the 10th anniversary of Box Lunch. I can't believe that this brand has been around now for 10 years. And they have an anniversary collection featuring the varsity jackets. Varsity jackets have been quite a big style this year. Kind of all the sports teams. Like there's been a big thing with sports teams. I think this last year we've got the baseball jerseys. We've seen soccer jerseys.
Baseball shirts.
Excuse me, baseball shirts, yes, and then of course the varsity jackets. So this you can see here we're celebrating Walt Disney Studios. We've also got Lucasfilm. These are just going to set you back $129, or $130. Let's that's what it is, $129.90. There's also the Pixar. I'm not loving the color combinations here. Not for me
We need
personally.
Tony. I need to know if Tony is buying this Pixar jacket. And if he's not, then there must be something horribly offensively wrong with it. Because, I mean, that just sounds right up his alley.
Can I actually? Oh, I can. I like that they've got the year that it was established or founded, so 1986, and it looks like we've got the A113, which is what the Cal Arts Animation
Yeah, like the
building or
classroom.
classroom or something. Let me go back to Walt Disney Studios. Scroll and jump over to Lucasfilm. I kind of like the logo here, how they're going for almost like a, like a school, like a team logo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's
It's
okay.
interesting. I love the elements of these jackets. I don't know that I love how they all turned out. I also don't have a suggestion for what I would do better.
I
And we're
like
going to,
this one the best, although that M is a little, I don't know.
yeah, it's a little too fancy for Marvel, right?
Yeah,
And
there's something.
we've got Earth 616 and an infinity symbol. That's
The
kind of fun.
color is on point, though.
Yeah, I do like the color. And I like the Iron Man on the back here.
Yeah.
And the '08 is established because it's Marvel Studios, and that was the first year that the first Marvel movie
Yeah, Iron Man.
under what, the Disney umbrella,
No,
the
no. '08
MCU
would be
as we know it.
the first Marvel Studios. It was
Marvel
under
Studios.
Paramount at the time. Oh, it was
Yeah, you're
released in
right.
conjunction with Paramount at the time.
Yes, I knew that. I knew that. I've seen the movie. I've seen the stars. I've seen the, yeah, skimming around.
Geo saying that they should have more international merchandise in Disney Store. They've been doing the thing where they kind of have some stuff from Disney Japan and Disney Store Japan
Disney Store
and
China.
China, but those are also Disney Store, not the Disney Parks internationally.
Correct.
So I agree, they should do that.
But yeah, if you are a fan of these various Disney studios, then you can get a varsity jacket at Box Lunch. We previously have talked about the Levi's by Toy Story collection. So this is the 30th anniversary of Toy Story. So there's this collaboration with Levi's. You got these classic jeans, classic looks. The collection launched, I think, on the 2nd, and that was in stores, online. You can find items at Disney Store, but we were in New York, and we went into one of the Levi's stores and got
We
to
being
see.
Laughing Place, not we as
Yes,
in
not me
the
and
two of
Kyle.
us.
Correct. Yes, thank you.
You can
Thank
actually see who took the photo in the photo.
The secrets are revealed.
This is like a crazy McDonald's too. Wow, what's going on there?
Oh, that is weird. Yeah, it must just be the angle at which something was on display.
So yeah, this is a, big Times Square or near Times Square at least Levi's store. So don't expect this level of detail if you go
No.
to your local location, but we do want to show off what they had for this flagship location.
Yeah, and when they brought out the sheriff, what? So not even no. I guess it's his office,
I guess this is office. I guess everything just has slightly. Yeah, you can see there's a jailhouse on the side. So
which is,
sheriff's department.
yeah, and that's very cool. And I like it's the black and white because it kind of represents when Woody's Roundup was on uh, broadcast on television, right? It was black and white with the marionettes. And the school. I like that. I do like that. That almost looks like you're purchasing clothes for a doll, right? Like the
Yeah.
accessories for a fashion doll.
It'd be cooler. I think the only thing I would add to this, and has nothing to do with the clothes, I think it'd be fun if they also had little on the background tabs. So it looked like the toys, like, because you remember paper dolls where you have little tabs that wrap around the
Yes,
sides. So it'd be cool if on the background they just had look like they added tabs to these clothes.
that would be fun. Yeah, I like that. So here's what the merchandise looks like on display, which, I mean, you don't I like to see that. I like to see how different stores decide to showcase what they have. And it's always nice to see what the products look like in person versus even being on a model or just on an online uh, shopping page. But I don't love the cow print, but that's just, I've never really liked cow print. So it's not a
Yeah.
comment on their design, but those jeans look nice. I mean, in terms of I like the rich
I
denim.
don't mind the little cow print
Yeah.
touches on this as much as I do just the full on thing. And I really do like that. This one's Jesse, but they also have Woody on the patch of some of the jeans.
I was looking, I believe, on the Levi's website, and it seems like select items that you purchase, you're not gonna be able to choose what tag you get, so it's gonna be like a fun mystery, but it's gonna be one of several Toy Story
Oh,
characters. At least that's what I thought I was reading. Simple tote, highlighting the collaboration. But
there you go.
yeah.
So yeah, that does look better. I mean, I know we're still looking at it in photos, so it's not really in person, but I do think it looks better in person, and I like that they have those displays. And I would imagine if you go to, do we have a Levi's store? Is there one in the mall? I don't even think of Levi's as
Don't
being like a
think
brand that has its
so.
own stores. I think of them as being inside of other stores. Is that wrong?
No, I think you're right. I think you're gonna find mostly you're gonna find Levi's products in other stores. I think there might be an outlet in Branson. So if
Oh,
we wanted to head down to Tander Outlets and go check out, the Disney outlet store and check out Levi's, I feel like there's one there.
we should probably do that then.
Yeah. We're gonna jump on over back to Walt Disney World. And I'm wearing my Figment wine and dine, or no, sorry, um,
Food and wine.
Food and Wine Festival. Yes, here we go from 2021. I really love the lining on the inside here, and it's also on the inside of the sleeves and all the way down the side. We got a fun kangaroo pocket, which you can't see. And here's one of the artistic figments from 2021. So it's going to take us back a couple years. But now we have new Figment merchandise. This doesn't really have anything, this isn't part of the Food and Wine collections, is it? This is just
No,
Figment.
this is so yeah, he's all over the food and wine, but Jeremiah spotted these, and these are not part of that. Um, so
So
we're gonna go through the good and the bad. So the good is that I like this hat, and then that shirt over there has a surprise that we'll get to. A
and
couple
it's not
surprises
just,
actually.
yeah, it looks like there's a surprise on the inside. There's the hat. I know I should know the Epcot logo that he's standing in front of. That's gotta be what? Journey into Imagination or Journey into
The Imagination Pavilion. Yeah.
Imagination Pavilion. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not up on the various logos, but I do like that Epcot has
That
that.
one's kind of a gimme though. You should just pretend like you knew even if you didn't, which I didn't. But I was like, well, it has to be this. It's not going to be in front of the land.
I know, but, like, when you're an Epcot fan, and I guess I can't be called an Epcot fan because I don't know the logo.
You're fine.
So here's this shirt, which, like, it looks like it's very heavy in terms of material. And
There's
I'm
a reason why.
like, okay. Oh, check out that surprise on the back.
That's the first surprise, but the second
Backward.
surprise
Is it?
is that
Oh,
nope. I don't know where the other photos are. Anyway, I'll just tell you, this is reversible. So there's another pattern, which is why it's so thick. It's because there's actually two sides to it. But we'll get to the other one. But let's go to the ugly figment first.
okay. I can kind of see the inside there up at the top on the
Yeah,
reversible. But yes, the ugly figment. This is the
the
reason we
ugly fig.
talk about this.
It's kind of unfair to say ugly figment because this is how he appears in the ride. Like that's the animatronic. But I just think this is an ugly photo and text to put on a shirt, especially one that they're probably charging like $35 for.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on that. It it looks like one of the characters from the Dinosaurs TV show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yeah, I don't think it wouldn't be like, it doesn't bother me on the ride, but seeing this on the T-shirt because 'cause you've got that, like, almost realistic feel to his image there, and then you've got the I don't know.
I can't think of I mean, someone will prove me wrong, but I can't think of another piece of Disney merch apparel that uses the animatronic version of a character.
Ooh,
Like you're gonna see like a sketch of Jack Sparrow or a photo of Johnny Depp. You're not gonna see like an animatronic photo. You're definitely not going to see an Ellen DeGeneres animatronic photo.
Well,
Like,
that
yeah, it's just a weird choice all around. Like, and in theory, it should be okay, and then you see it, and you're like, no, there was a reason we haven't done this.
maybe they're testing it out. Maybe this is the first of several.
But people will buy anything with Figment. They're
Yeah,
really pushing the limits here.
yes. But yeah, so this is all available right now at Epcot.
Oh, we didn't have the reverse side of the jacket?
Guess we don't. Did we tweet it?
Okay.
Did,
Well, we showed it off on the show. I will have to investigate on that one.
yeah, I'm only seeing those couple of photos there. But we'll tell you that the t-shirt, okay, so the t-shirt that we were looking at, this is $34.99. And then this reversible t-shirt is $59.99. And the cap is going to set you back $30. So it could be worse. Oh, hey, and we've got me full on the screen here. Does this mean, let's see. Oh, because we're going to jump on over to talk about, oh, you're looking for that, aren't you? Okay, well, so while he's looking for that, let me pull up the next.
Never mind. We'll just go to this.
Okay. All right. Fantastic Four is going to be streaming soon on Disney Plus, and there are a ton of toys. Some items we've already seen, and then a couple of other new items for your collection as we're coming into the holiday season. I like they've got this 4-pack here. Kind of cool. You've got the Invisible Woman there. You can see her chili blue.
Little baby.
A little baby, yes. I believe
I know it plays a big role in the movie, but it's just hilarious to see it just included in the set. And a random arm, also weird.
Well, that's because it's for Mr. Fantastic. He stretches. I think the idea is that you swap out one of his arms and then he's really stretched. Everybody's showing their powers there, which is pretty cool. Let's see, what else do we have?
Sorry, I'm answering questions.
There's another look at it. Invisible Woman, of course, is in this crystalline blue look because you can't quite make her invisible. It would be funny if the package contained nothing. It's clobbering. Yeah. I like the Fantastic car. I love the like retro design of this, but there's also kind of that like unexplored future feeling to it. It's pretty cool. And it looks like you can prop Johnny up on the side of the car, fly along with Ben as they're driving.
That's pretty funny.
We've got a Galactus figure, and this is a large figure, at least in comparison to the like regular size action figures. He's pretty crazy. You've got some pretty crazy detail there.
Yeah.
For a toy. Because yeah, these are for the Titan Hero series.
Right. These are not hot toys.
Right. Yes. You're not spending hundreds of dollars and you're not putting these in a display case. The idea is that these are to be played with. So some fun Christmas gifts or whatever.
Burn through the rest of these.
I like this. Yeah, I think that one there, like his torso stretches. There's one of the Mr. Fantastics where his torso stretches, and I thought,
like a Stretch Armstrong. Yeah, there you
go. so you get a little bit of mobility, and plus the articulation for our buddy Mr. Fantastic. And then, yep. Hold on, Kyle.
Oh, I just have to add myself to this. So you weren't hearing me before when I was talking. Cool.
Oh, what were you saying?
Oh, no. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. Well, we will not worry about it, but we will move on to our Star Wars item. And we've got a series of two. There's two new droids, holiday droids. We're going to scroll down here. Actually, I think I can pull this up. So one of these is the R2H15 and the other is R2H25. This is the 1.5. This is like the remote control R2 unit. He's got all sorts of cool features. It comes with the remote and a holiday chip. I believe it plays Jingle Bells. And there's some other cool details. I've got the backside here with the Santa hat. And then this is our other buddy. This is the, I'm going to forget the name of it, the Droid Depot, or not Droid Depot, but this is the line of smaller figures. So this one is going to be just your standard like action figure. It only has a little bit of articulation, but he's got a fun little candy cane. This is the R2 H25, I believe. So some fun there. There we go. Yes, R2H25 Droid Factory. That's what it is, not Depot. Droid Depot is where you can shop for these. We do actually have some photos up on our site from Galaxy's Edge where we spotted these. And well, Hollywood Studios, and I think, and Galaxy's Edge where we spotted these. So you can add these to your
both coasts.
Both coasts, yes. Let me close out of that there. The action figure, or this droid here, a large size one, it's going to set you back $120. You can see it comes with even a holiday themed remote control. This one's got a size of 5,000. That's right. And yeah, Deck the Halls and Jingle Bells. They're saying it's for ages 3+, which surprises me. I feel like it's a little bit older than that, but I don't know.
Yeah. I wouldn't buy it for my 3-year-old, but I don't have a 3-year-old. So.
If you had a 3-year-old, you would not be getting it for your 3-year-old. Would you buy this for your 3-year-old?
No.
Well, this one's ages 4 and up. So interestingly, probably because it's a smaller figure.
Yeah.
So the 3-year-old might want to still
don't want to break off the candy cane and try to eat
on
it.
something where, yeah. But yeah, those are available now at Disney Store and at the Disney parks. Just kind of a fun way to celebrate the holidays with Star Wars. And then I think that takes us all the way through our list.
Yeah, so let me remove myself and I'll see you in a second.
All right. So a couple weeks ago, Kyle was here with me and we talked about the Shifting Gears TV show on ABC, and they had a special collaboration with Andy's Frozen Custard. They had a butterscotch, like ice cream, I forget how you would describe it, but it's like it was a soda mixed with vanilla custard and butterscotch soda, butterscotch sauce, vanilla custard, and we added some espresso. And it was really, really good. And we don't have another Andy's thing for us, but we were looking at just a couple of fan things that we could get into, and Kyle has really enjoyed non-alcoholic beer from Biro, and this company is I'm totally spacing on all the words to use. This is founded by Tom Holland from MCU fame, Spider-Man, and then his buddy Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man. He has a coffee collaboration called Happy, and the two of them came together to present a Biro by Happy. So it's a coffee.
It's called Coffee Draft.
Coffee Draft. So there's that.
Look at the head on that.
This is non-alcoholic beer. I want to stress that there is no alcohol in this, and we figured we'd try it. I've had Biro before. I'm a beer drinker myself. I really do like the non-alcoholic beer from Biro, and let's see how this is. Got a nice coffee flavor to it.
I did also order, so in addition to this, there's also Robert Downey Jr.'s Happy Coffee is coming out with a coffee that has, it doesn't sound like it has hops in it, but it has hops flavors or characteristics. Okay. And I ordered that. It's coming probably Friday, so I'm excited to try that. Maybe we'll try that next week.
Next week, yes, because Kyle will be joining me next week as well. Okay, I really like that. That's very smooth. And for someone who enjoys drinking alcoholic beer, I think Biro is one of the best non-alcoholic versions that you can get. I don't know, it's just very, very rich. There's like a really nice mouthfeel to it. I think they've done a really, really great job with crafting their brews. I think they have 4 or 5 different brews.
This is their 5th. They came out with it originally and they added another one, and then this is the 5th. And I will say, I know you like dark beers.
Yes, I do.
I'm kind of iffy on them. I usually like to drink my non-alcoholic beers with food, and I feel like the dark beers don't really lend itself to that. But this has some good hops to it, and I really like the carbonation. I feel like sometimes darker beers feel like they're just flat or like closer to flat, whereas I feel like this has a good carbonation, and I get a little bit of coffee and chocolate and stuff like that.
Yes, good to call that out. I taste that chocolate as well. You definitely have that coffee, that, I don't know, that denser flavor and feeling from a dark beer. So this is a limited edition release. You can order it now through the Bureau website. And let me see, I think we did write about it on Laughing Place, and Kyle even did it.
It's on Bureau's site. You can also get so the beer's on the Bureau site, coffee's on the Happy site. Both are apparently going to be available at select Target locations. But if you want to try both, my recommendation is on the Bureau site. They have a combo pack, so you can get a 6-pack of the non-alcoholic beer and a thing of the ground coffee, and it's $25. Whereas normally you'd be paying, I think, $13 for the coffee and $14 for the beer, and then plus shipping. So I think $25 is a pretty good price.
I agree with you. Yeah, and there they are with their fun little.
It's very Guinnessy. I will say Guinness does have a pretty good NA. I think I like this better.
Well, so you've been experimenting with just trying all sorts of non-alcoholic beers. I know you have some favorite breweries that you like, but when you purchased Bureau, I think that was the first time that I was like, wow, this is really, really good. And that's the one where I was like, yeah, give me a can of that instead of like a sip. So
yeah, it's cool to see these two. And it was also kind of funny because I was able to pre-order this, and it came in. I didn't know what it was. And I'm like looking at it, I'm like, wait, Happy, why does that sound familiar? I'm like, that's Robert Downey Jr.'s company. And so we did some sleuthing and kind of found this out before they were supposed to announce it, which was also kind of added to the fun. Not only were two of our favorite Avengers teaming up, but we got a little, it felt like we were breaking the rules and getting a scoop.
I know, and we didn't. You just happened to be a fan of Bureau and had pre-ordered based on what, a teaser image of like a hop and a coffee bean, kind of like mashed.
Well, same thing last time. Like I said, Bureau came out with 3 flavors. Then I liked them. So when they teased another one, I'm like, I have FOMO. I want to try that first.
Yeah. So that is what we've got for you. Oh, here, let me actually just scroll down. We won't play it, but there's Kyle talking about it. Check out his.
Not on Laughing Place. That's on my personal finance, which just has nothing to do with personal finance. But again, I was just excited to have gotten a little bit of a scoop.
Yes. No, it was quite cool. I totally forgot that we have a shopping list. I was like, I think we're done. Oh, we do have a shopping list. Today was a pin drop over at Disney Store. So there are 4 new designs. Probably one of them sold out. They've been releasing the Winnie the Pooh limited edition pins, and there was a virtual queue for that today. So that one is probably gone, but we've got a couple of other designs heading into the Christmas season. Also launching today at Disney Store was the next doll in the Disney Designer Collection in the dance series. This is Aurora in her blue dress. She was still available before we went on for the showtime, so check that out. And then I believe there's one more doll coming next week. We will have Mulan, and that'll wrap up this wave of Disney Designer Collection. We were talking about varsity jackets earlier. There are 3 varsity jacket designs over at Disney Store, including one themed to Orange Bird. And then holiday ear headbands have popped up at Disney Store. We've got kind of a peppermint look. We've got an ornament look. We also have a wreath look. And then if you're a fan of Star Wars, there's even the Life Day ears. So those are all available now. Mickey ornament lights. I forget how to properly name this, but we had the glow pumpkins. Well, there's also the candy cane that looks like an ornament, and it's a Mickey. It's a large decorative piece that features 3 different light cycles, or Yeah, three different
Not to be
versions.
confused with Tron light cycles. These are
Correct.
light
I
cycles.
know. I'm like the word is somewhere in my brain there, but you got a couple of different themes that you
Light
can
patterns.
like patterns. Yes, I like that.
Light cycles is correct, but just because of the Tron Association, it gets
Right.
confused.
So these are large. This is the large one. I'm thinking we are also going to see a smaller medium one coming in the next couple weeks, keeping in line with what they did last year. But those are available now. We've also talked about a ton of holiday merchandise here on Barely Necessities. Some available at Disney Store. We also have photos of what they have at Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resort. So if you want to see what our team spotted in the photos we took, you should check those out. Also, racing seems to be a big thing this year, and there's some new racing apparel at Walt Disney World with stripes and checkered flags and racing jacket. Lots of fun stuff. Uh, Run Disney is getting ready for the Wine and Dine half marathon weekend in I think the end of October here, and there's a preview of what merchandise will be available to guests attending the expo and who will be at the resort during the weekend. And then there's a holiday spider bot. So this is a miniature spider bot. Hi, Rigby. Not one of the large ones with all the tactical attacks and details, but it lights up, it glows, and has motorized legs. And then, kind of out of the blue here, Roosevelt's had a monster cereal collection launched last week. This is similar to what we saw earlier this year with the Jim Henson Company celebrating the monster cereals and the puppets that they had. So if you're into Count Chocula and Frankenberry and Boo Berry, you can rep that in apparel now.
I do want to point out Gio's comment. They could do an animation collab, Zootopia's Judy Hopps, which I was thinking about it while you were doing the shopping list. And I'm like, I guess if you take like a Hefeweizen and then put like spices and carrot, so like a carrot cake
Ooh,
and hops,
yes.
that could be pretty interesting, actually.
Yes. And yeah, I like that. There we go. Geo, here we are. You kind of gotta brainstorm.
Right to Tom. I'm
Yeah.
sure he
Hey.
will answer.
Hey, Tom Holland. Well, that is all we have for Barely Necessities. Kyle, is there anything coming up for Laughing Place that you want to highlight? I know you mentioned morning show.
Yeah, we should be doing a morning show tomorrow with wow, the name just left my head. um who's the famous comedian? Joan Rivers. My Joan Rivers is Tony Betty. It's a joke we
Okay.
have because he's my standard fill-in. Luke fills in a lot too, but Tony is we joked about him being Joan Rivers, so he'll be with me tomorrow morning as long as nothing is too crazy in the morning. And then yeah, no trivia tonight, unfortunately. No trivia on Saturday. Probably no trivia the Tuesday after this, but eventually they'll be
Okay.
back. And yeah, so be sure to subscribe, ring the bell so you know whenever we go live. We're at Disneyland right now. Jeremiah was at Epcot earlier. We did a walk and talk. So if you missed that, you can go back and watch that. And other than that, we'll see you later.